Well, welcome to the Hancock Hill Homestead. I told you I was bringing y'all a video, and I'm out here today in my little greenhouse. I know it's not finished and all the way complete, but it's warmer in here than it is outside. But y'all bear with me while I try to get everything situated to get ready to put some potting soil in some of these here cups that I got. I got some that I've been working on mixing up and trying to get some of the clumps broke up so that way it'll be all right. So trying to get some things planted up, and I got seeds up, and that's why I said you'll see I got a whole bunch of them in there, whole bunch in here that we got to separate out, make sure we get them in different pots. Hopefully I'll have some tip here shortly. I know she probably ain't gonna want to be on here, but you know, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. But anyway, here on the homestead, you know, I'm trying to make sure that I do this. And I know some people say, well, what does homesteading mean? Well, it means I'm trying to do stuff my own self. I'm trying to grow my own food. I'm trying to look after my animals as much as I can. Even though I got some crazy roosters running around here that need to go in a pot. And we did have some chicken processing going on this morning. We did some leg quarters and some other stuff like that and put them in some pots, or I mean in a pressure cooker pot, and we also put it in some bags. I got one of these vacuum sealers that I like very much. We like taking and vacuum sealing them, and it seems like it keeps a lot longer in the freezer, and it makes it stay a lot better. Don't get his freezer burnt or messed up like that either. So, you know, that's why we do what we do. But today here, after doing that this morning, I worked in the garden some early this morning. I had to chop some weeds out of my potatoes that I planted earlier in, I want to say around February. And the weeds had come up and stuff like that, which it had been wet. I thought they were going to drown out and die, but they did come out, and I got the weeds out of them this morning. So, you know, just staying busy, doing what I need to do. But I'm trying to get these pots filled right now, these little cups, because I want to take some out of one cup where I got a lot of seeds in it and put some plants in different ones, and then make them get a little more hardier too. In here it's a lot warmer. It's probably 10 degrees warmer in here than it is outside. So that's one reason we wanted to build us a high tunnel greenhouse, whichever one you want to call it. Mine's pretty high. I looked up and found a lot of the stuff that I got here to build it with. A lot of it is posts I found side the road that I found in a young man's yard, and Mr. Talton, he knows who it is, and I asked him about it. I thought they were his, but they were not. They were, somebody had lost them off of a truck or something. Anyway, never had nobody claim them, nobody miss any. So and I will say they became one of those junk things that I find alongside the road or in the roadway or whatever. So, you know, but what I'm doing, you see I'm getting me some potting soil in here and packing it in pretty hard down at the bottom, because when you take one plant and move it out of a nudding, you're gonna wind up having to put more in there. And I was looking around and see what I had going on. But, you know, instead of paying $5 to $10 or more for a plant, when you can put a bunch of seed in a pot and do it yourself, you know, it makes a lot of difference. Just like here. You see, this has got a whole bunch of plants in it. It's got 2 or 3 different kinds of something in there that the wife put in there. So what I want to do is take the tomato plants out, replant them so they'll be in their separate cup. So to make sure it's a lot easier. And they need to be transferred anyhow, so it's just gonna take a little bit of time. And what I do is I transfer it up. You see, I take it out of there, I hold it over there, and I try to ease certain plants out, and then I just poke a little hole down in there, and I put it in there by itself. Put it in there, straighten it up, pack a little dirt around it. Simple and easy. I've been watching some of these other YouTube channels, and they talk about theirs and how they ain't got to be so gingerly tough, you know, easy with everything. You got to toughen them up some. So, and I try to, you know, I try to be easy, but you just sometimes you can't. So you just have to work with it. Do the best you can. Make sure you get them potted in about 2 inches or so, or 1.5 inches, something like that. Put it in there. Get it separated out. And you just work them around. Put them in the different pots. Making sure that each and every one of them gets the roots covered, because without the roots covered, you ain't doing too good if you don't get them roots covered. But yeah, I'm you know, doing a lot better with these tomato plants. Me and the wife has had good tomatoes last year, and we did it ourselves. We raised them from seed, and it came out a lot better, because some of the ones we bought from the stores, and that's why I said I'm not knocking them guys. They're making money and they're trying to sell what they can, but sometimes they get all mixed up. You didn't want to get over here, did you?
No.
But you know, you're saving money by doing this, and then what you do, you keep doing whatever you can to be able to do what it is you need to do, especially saving money, because things are high. And you see, I got my lovely bride here today with me to help me out, and I'm just fortunate to have her with me today. But glad she's here, and we got several of them to do. But me and her do save a lot of money with this. I know she don't like being on camera.
No.
But she's getting there. She don't stand much of a choice with me, because I told you I'd get them on here, just a matter of time, getting different ones. I know my little production manager, I'm gonna get her here on here too, so, because she's always telling me, you know, I need to do this, I need to do that. Then I had a nephew yesterday who told me he could help me edit some of my videos. So I'm gonna see if I can't get him to do that. I'm gonna see if I can't get him contracted to help me out by getting some of these videos longer. But this one's gonna be a little longer today, because I'm trying to get some of these things replanted and reseeded and get them reset back out, so that way we can have a little better garden than this year too, than just like we did last year. And that's why I just told y'all earlier, we just got through doing some chicken that we wound up processing. In other words, we did not kill any of our chickens. We wound up with some that I had, me and a friend of mine, Greg. We had bought some chickens from a local businessman here in this area, that he is in the chicken business. And, you know, we did that. We was having them for Mother's Day and cooking, you know, and stuff like that. And we usually do, we get together with special holidays with me and Greg, and I'll get him on here too. But anyway, we always get a get together, and we have a 4th of July or whatever like that. And I'll have to ask all them folks about being on my YouTube channel, and I hope they won't mind. Some people don't like being on there. Some people do. So, you know, you have to weigh the good with the bad, and you know, and then respect people's privacy, because you know, you never know. Yeah, I got neighbors real close, but I love my neighbors. I love my family, because that's what it is. And without them, I couldn't have security like I do here now, because they mean a lot, having them here to be able to watch for the place, you know, watch out for us, making sure that nobody takes off and runs with whatever we got. But I'm trying to make sure that I get some of the right things in the right here. So all these tomatoes were pretty much the same thing here, because that's where I got it from. It's here, 1 cup. It had like 5 in it, so I wanted to make sure I get them out. And don't want to get them confused, because the boss here says I don't need to make sure I make them a mess out of nothing, because she's got them organized. She knows where everything's at. We had them labeled, and I don't mind showing you.
I'm watering.
We had it labeled, and the water made the permanent marker come off. So, oh well, what do you say? It ain't permanent, is it? But I put this in there so that way I need one more here, and then. Oops, that's a string. But yeah, y'all, this is my wife, Dorothy. She's a big help here on the Hancock homestead. She really is. She didn't know what she was getting into when she got involved with me, but she's got a handful sometimes. So don't y'all feel sorry for her. I know you do. But she and I both agreed on it. We need the stuff for our garden coming off, and we like to eat fresh vegetables. We don't, I mean, yeah, we have bought some things at the grocery store and stuff like that, but I just want to ask you a question. I wonder if what you want is not at the grocery store. So what would you do then? And if you know you could grow it, and you could have it here in a pot, and you can water it, make it grow and everything else, why not? So that's what we're after. And me and her need another table. Can't y'all tell? I'm gonna go carry this one outside. That way I know where it's at. But anyway, bear with me as I mix some more of this cotton soil up. Yeah, I got some right here. And y'all know that I done mentioned it on one of my earlier ones. I do like black cow. And what you do is a little bit dry. You put it in there. You put a little water on it. And how I know this is I watch some of the other YouTube channels, and they got a big machine that does it. And it's a good one we like watching. It's called the Veggie Boys and Girls. But anyway, you need to watch it on YouTube. And they have a big farm, big greenhouses, a lot of other stuff that they do. So their production and greenhouses are a lot bigger than ours is here. Their farm's a lot bigger than ours. They have cows, chickens, all kind of other things up there. And they're from Pennsylvania, I think that's right, ain't it? Mm-hmm. And you know, that's why I said those guys and girls up there, they run a farm market. They run a large farm, and it's about the tight-knitedest family group that I had ever seen that works together without any arguments, or any arguments on camera anyway. I know some of y'all like me, you say like, well, ain't nobody get along all the time, and we don't. But the thing of it is, we have to ask for forgiveness from our family. If the Lord Jesus Christ can forgive us, we can forgive anybody else in our family or our friends. It's just a matter of us acting, you know, asking for it. And if you don't like getting your hands dirty, you ain't gonna like a farmer. But you know what? We came from dust, and we shall return to dust. So why not be a part of the dust that you come from and make something else grow? Give life to something else. But I hope y'all do enjoy my little YouTube channel. And that's why I said, that's like even these cups. I mean, I didn't buy them. Same way with these trays that hold the cups. I didn't buy these. I mean, a friend of mine, might as well call my brother Donnie. Most of y'all that's ever worked with me or know about me know who that is. He's one of my best friends I ever had in my life. He's one of the closest guys to me I ever had in my life. Him and his family have accepted me in multiple years ago. And I think about him all the time. I thought I met him on the road yesterday, and it was not, and he was somebody else, but they was waving at me just like he would do. So I called him on the phone, and finally I got him on the phone and talked with him for a while. But he's been battling some other things too. That's why I said a lot of people don't know about my history, but 28 years ago, I had leukemia, cancer, and that makes you realize a lot of things. It makes you realize that there's something more important than yourself as an individual in this world. There's more to other people to be thankful for, and most of all, there's more of our God to be thankful for, because without Him, we are nothing. Because He provides all. And if you don't know that, find a way, ask the Lord to forgive you of your sins, and all you have to do is accept Him and believe in Him, and believe in your heart that He died on a cross. He was born of a Virgin Mary, and you shall be saved. And then the thing it is, somebody said, well, how do you know you're saved? Well, you'll know without a shadow of a doubt, and you want to change the way you live, and I promise you, you will. And yeah, you're going to have ups and downs. There ain't a person in this world that ain't never said they became a Christian, had it easy, or had in a rough spot in their life. They've had some difficult times in their lives. I got family I know that we pray for every day, one in especially, and I'm not calling his name, but they know who he is. And I have family that is all over this country, and I get to see them on Facebook and stuff like that, and their birthdays mean a lot. Being able to see them, looking at their children's faces, and looking at their granddaddies and, you know, their daddies and stuff like that, and seeing them, how they have come back out and done that. And I also wanted to make sure that I throw a couple things out that, just like yesterday, Mr. John F., and I'll get to that name later on. But anyway, he told Rusty, my son, He said, boy, Rusty, you sure look like your daddy. And then the thing of it is, my sister told me, says, Robert, you know, the more older you get, the more you look like your daddy. And, you know, that's a compliment in a way that, you know, being thankful that you got somebody that, you know, can pass that on to you. And I'm thankful. I really am. So, you know, it's just a matter of who you with at the time or whatever like that. So be thankful of your family. You only get one, so you better take care of the ones that you get. I know a lot of y'all kind of like, well, you're right. Yep, I'm right, because you only get one family and you have to take care of them. And I'm sorry about my radio. I got it on because I'm listening out in case we have a fire or something like that. But I hope y'all enjoy my videos, and that's why I said I'm staying out here in the greenhouse. You see I got some more to separate out and put in different pots. And I'm already running over my little thing that I said I'd do, and I try to not go too long and get it too in depth. But, you know, love your family. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I hope y'all all had a wonderful Mother's Day, especially our mothers. I know my family had a wonderful time. I enjoyed being with them. And another thing too, I want to throw two things out. One, I got a different shirt on. I want to make sure everybody heard that, because I done been criticized about having that same shirt on in 3 videos or 2 videos. So I don't wear the same shirt all the time, and it was clean. The other thing too that, and I'm not knocking anybody or whatever like that, but the thing of it is, when your family says, well, we got a celebrity in our family and we don't have somebody, at least they're on something else besides Chesterfield County Detention Center Facebook page. You know, that's something to be thankful for. Is not be on a criminal page, or either someone else like that, or either, you know, I'm just thankful that I'm not on Miller River's Calder yet. So I mean, I think those guys down there, Brent, would get a kick out of that too. But, you know, I appreciate them. Again, don't forget to like my Facebook, my YouTube channel. Or if you want to see me on Facebook, it's under Robert Hancock Jr. Or either it's look up the Hancock Hill Homestead on Facebook. We got them there going too. So, I do right now, I'm the only one that's editing, putting anything on here and doing that. But hopefully one of these days I'll have me a person to help me be able to do that. But again, please subscribe, like it, and if you'd like to leave me a comment, please do. In other words, y'all have a good day. Be safe out there. See you next time. Don't forget Hancock Hill Homestead. Have a good day.